Well, good morning, everybody. It is a warm day. There are a few showers that could pop up this afternoon, though. Briefly cool you off. Don't think today's going to be a washout for right now. Most of those showers are definitely offshore here, and that's where they've been all day long. So Safe Touch Security Live Radar shows that area of showers really has diminished over the past couple of hours. Still some lightning strikes well offshore, but I do think that a few of those could sneak inland today. Again, nothing that's really going to ruin your plan. So let's take you hour by hour here, show you that future radar. So what it's looking like is that maybe by this afternoon, just a couple of showers, 20% coverage at best, I think, today. But do notice there are some thunderstorms that will be offshore. So if you are at the beaches and those get a little bit close, you'll actually be able to see them, especially as we go closer to sunset. But I do think things will kind of be quieting down by then. So by the evening here, 6 o'clock, Statesboro, maybe a light shower. Really, today's not going to be your best bet at rain. Those are in the coming days. In fact, if you have yard work to do, maybe you just want to get outside, today would be the day to do it because we are about to enter a wetter pattern ahead. So the good news is that it's dry today, and I want to show you why here. You can check this out on the WTOC weather app. It's free. We do have a couple river warnings. Again, we've been talking about this for a couple days here. Two different river warnings that I want to show you. One of which is by Burton's Ferry on the Savannah. Now, this is up over 16 feet, and it has been for at least a day now. Flood stage at 15, so minor flooding occurring, and it's forecast to get to about 16.5 feet by Saturday. So this is going to keep going on here for the next couple of days, and above 15 feet, once it's above 15 feet and stays there until it goes back under. Flooding at some of the agricultural areas around this could occur, and most of the boat ramps will be unusable. Also downstream just a little bit, this is at the near Clio. It's at about 14.5 feet, so it's almost at that threshold of 14.5 feet where the bottom floor of several riverfront homes along Tumgoeth Road would begin to flood. So that's definitely not something that you want to see. Good news with that instance is that it's really not expected to rise too much more than that. We're actually going to have a reporter out there on it today, but now I want to bring in some better news, some good beach weather for you for today. The beach is going to be pretty nice in the 80s, a 20% chance of rain. Like you just saw, not a very good chance today. Next high tide coming up at 3:27 at 6.5 feet, one of the higher tides here over the past couple of days in the afternoon. And a little bit better chance of rain near St. Simons and Jekyll Island at a 30% chance. But now I want to show you the evening. So even though I did show you that we had a rain chance for today, the good news is that if you have evening plans, it does look like things will be diminishing there for the few people that even get in on that rain. Temperatures after sunset in the 70s. It's definitely muggier today. I've been telling you guys all week that you got to get out and enjoy that drier air because our dew points back in the 70s, temperatures in the 80s, Beaufort already at 87. But I want to show you these dew points. So earlier this week, for some comparison, lower 50s inland for dew points. Now, it's all relative, subjective, but once you get kind of in the mid to upper 60s and definitely in the 70s for dew points, you'll notice that the air's a little bit stickier. It's not as comfortable outside. Some people like it, but myself, I do like a little bit drier air, which isn't really going to happen here for another few months. But there is something that I want to tell you guys about happening tomorrow. Our storm chaser is going to be out at the Cinemark Bluffton 12. Now, I got a little bit more information on this for you guys here. This is going to be tomorrow, Friday, June 8th, 4 to 7:30, the Cinemark Bluffton 12 there, 106 Buckwalter Parkway. This is kind of like a community tour we're going to be doing throughout the entire summer long. So something for you guys maybe to get out and meet some of us. We'd enjoy seeing you as we go throughout the summertime. Look for these on Fridays. And of course, we're going to give you guys a bunch of advance notice so that if you do want to go out there, you can plan accordingly. Now, forecast for that, we will be in the mid 80s. There is a chance of rain coming up on our Friday. In the morning, too, we could have a wetter morning commute. We haven't had rain any morning this week, but that could change looking at tomorrow morning and the afternoon as well. And don't be fooled by these 80s because once you factor in the moisture content, definitely will feel like the lower 90s out there. So I mentioned also that we're going to be going into a little bit of a wetter pattern here. So looking at the next few days, and it feels like it's been this way for a while. Get a little bit better rain chances on the weekend. That's not changing as we head into this weekend. Increases steadily as we go throughout the weekend. Highs still in the upper 80s to about 90 degrees. Morning temperatures near 70. That heat index definitely going to be in the low to mid 90s as we go throughout the next few days, foreseeable future. And it's just how it is. It's late spring, early summer almost here in the Low Country and in the Coastal Empire. So here's your 7-day forecast. You guys watching on Facebook, Roku, Amazon Fire, we appreciate it for sure. Comment on Facebook if you have questions about the weekend, specific towns, specific timing. I would love to get a hold of you. Also, I got my Facebook page finally switched over here from I was working at one of our sister stations in Albany, Georgia, WALB. But now I'm with you guys, WTOC. Go ahead, give it a like. I would definitely appreciate it right there. And message me questions if you have them about the weather anytime. I'd love to answer them for you. And until then, Dave Turley, he's back from vacation, very happy about it. He's smiling, walking in this morning. I'll leave you with a look at the 7-day forecast. And if you have any questions, go ahead and feel free to comment them on the Facebook feed.